Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Episode 54 of the career mode. I think it's 54 now. And we are just a little over 100 points back from Mark Martin. We lost a ton at Darlington, finishing in 38th, and he got like 5th. And he didn't lead any laps, but we had such a bad race. I think we finished 37th, actually. We finished 37th there. We had a terrible race at Darlington. We were just very slow. Only people we passed were people that wrecked. We got lucky there. But Richmond, we dominated. Tried to screw over Mark Martin by slowing him up on the last couple laps. He lost a bunch of spots. Well, he was already about in 20th, and we led most laps. So we maxed out our day, gained back almost 100 on him. So big points we needed. We definitely need that and try to get momentum back on our side because we got New Hampshire and Dover in this episode. New Hampshire, we just had a few episodes back. And we were doing okay until we had an engine problem that slowed us up the last couple laps, which really sucked for us. But going into New Hampshire this time, we need to have the car dialed in. We need to run top 10 minimum, and if not, do better. And hopefully Mark Martin doesn't win this thing or run better than us. I need to gain points on him in these last 10 races of the season. All right, I did actually a lot of practice and a ton of different changes trying to get the car faster. Fastest I hit was a 28.6 on one lap, so it put me somewhat up there with them, but I think I'm probably going to run like a slightly slower 28 if I hit a good lap, because the 28.6 was really pushing it, and I smacked the wall for, so I think it could have been a 5 potentially. But I've done so many adjustments to this car, it's crazy just trying to get this thing quicker. But I know we're like maxing out at the end of the straightaways and everything like that. I had to like turn the grill tape way down so we don't blow the engine on multiple laps. But this is going to be quite interesting. Trying to really push it to start the lap here. See what we can do. Hopefully all these adjustments I've put into the car, just trying different things, has worked. Because I'm just trying to get the car looser because this car does not want to get loose at this track at all. Like some tracks, the car will break loose so easy, just dropping the wedge and stuff, but I found some other things that will help out the car. Doesn't necessarily like fully help, but every little bit helps at least. So I think that'll be a slower 28. I don't think it'll be a 28.6. Right. Oh, it was a 28.6. Wow, it's actually my quickest by like 100th. So I will take that. That might start us on the pole actually, which it does. Mark Martin's in 4th. Luckily he's on the outside like he was at Richmond, so hopefully he'll fall backwards like he did at Richmond as well, because he started 6th there and fell all the way back into the 20s, so hopefully this is going to be a good race for us.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestwick, and welcome to Loudon, New Hampshire. At a distance of just over a mile, this squared-off oval has seen some fantastic finishes in its history. Over 100,000 people attend each race, coming from nearby Boston, Providence, and all of New England to see the action at New Hampshire International Speedway.
I wonder if that's still true to today, if there's 100,000 people that attend this race every year. I feel like it's a no, but honestly, who knows? But we have some good gearing for the start of this. Let's go. It's a nearly a 40-lap race, 39.
All clear.
So we're going to have like 19 or 18 in fuel probably. We'll probably pit on like lap 15 or something. Wow, we are chugging on the first corner. That thing would not want to rotate. I need to get like speed built up into the corner because we will blow these guys away on entry. And then that's when we get the car rotated better. See, like, it was really like kicked out a little sideways there on entry, and we're already getting in the wall.
Car high.
Trying to block off Ricky right there. Did we lead that lap or did he lead that lap? I honestly don't know. That's a yikes, because I need to lead as many laps as we can, try to get the most laps led here. They are killing me on the exit. This is what my problem is at this track, is I can kill them on entry, but I cannot do anything about the exit of the corners. If I slow down like they do on entry, I'm just going to be even slower on the exits just because I can't get my car to rotate with speed on exits. I have to walk it all the way out to the wall while holding left as hard as possible to try to not smack the wall, and sometimes I still will. So far we got the lead. That's a positive. Mark Martin's in 5th. He got down to the bottom. That's a little unfortunate. So he is moving up. He's back up in the 4th. Ricky Wright got stuck on that outside. So I'm really hoping Mark Martin can get shuffled to the back. That would be awesome, because I need to gain some points on him in this one, because it seems like we're out front right now. I'm hoping he doesn't get up into 2nd by the time we go to pit, because I really need him to not get any bonus points to lead any laps. So I need to just do the best we can like we are right now. Just stay out front and not smack a wall. Did we get damage earlier? Yeah, from the rear end a little bit. That's fine. But I need to stay safe for like the next like 10 laps or so until we pit and not smack the wall or anything, and hopefully Mark Martin can get shuffled on the outside at some point and go to the back. Shout out to Hermie Sadler getting up to second. He is killing it right now. He is flying. He's about to take the lead when I pit here in the next lap, because we got like 4 laps of fuel left now, so we're going to come in and pit this time around. But Hermie Sadler getting up into second is crazy. I think it's going to be the first time he's led in our career, most likely. But Stewart has been in second until just recently when Hermie took it from him. Martin's been back and forth with Stewart and Ricky Rudd and all that. But yeah, we're low on fuel. We're pitting this time. I think pit road speed's 35, I want to say. I could be wrong. It's 45. Okay, we're good. Very good there. Okay, get a can of fuel, no tires. We don't have any damage. What's half? 24? Would that be enough? That would be enough. That's 100% enough because it's only a 39 lap race. So that's huge. Definitely need to do that because I want to do as short of a pit stop as possible and get back out there. I really hope I didn't just screw myself there because we have been killing it this race, shockingly. That's a 3-second pit stop instead of like a 4 to 5 like we've been having lately. We fall to last, but we're still on the lead lap, which is massive. That is the big thing, that we didn't even go a lap down to first place, which should be Hermie Sadler. Hopefully Mark Martin does not get in front of Hermie by the time they pit. I'm going to be quite sad if I see that he led a lap at the end, just because that's the one thing I was hoping would not happen, was Mark Martin to lead a lap, because I do not want him to get those 5 bonus points. Every little point matters at this point going to the end of the season with these last 10 races of the season. It's going to be down to the absolute wire. So I'm hoping something happens to Mark Martin to where he doesn't get the lead or screws up his pit. Maybe he'll speed on entry. That would be huge. I don't know if the AI screw up the pit entry and speed or anything, but maybe he'll pit like a lap later with Hermie, and because Hermie Sadler usually stays out a long time, I feel like, and maybe he'll get slowed up with some guys that's trying to leave pit road and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. Oh, they're hitting up here. Oh, they're getting in the wall hard. That's Dale Jarrett, and I want to say Ward Burton it is up there. A couple spots ahead of us. That was huge. Don't know what the hell just happened there, but these guys are all going to have to start pitting here within the next, like, probably 5 laps, I would imagine. So we'll see when everybody starts pitting what's going to happen. A handful of cars pitting now. I want to see if Mark Martin's one of them or not coming to the end of this. He is. He's down pit road right now. I think if Hermie Sadler was still ahead of him, he did not lead a lap, which is huge. And he's also losing a ton of time to me. Wow, that's crazy. He's 9, 10. Wow, he is losing a ton of time. That is huge. I'm very happy to see that. But also, here goes everybody else into the pits who are going to be really slow because they're pitting all together. So, looks like Mark Martin might get out into second, which is quite unfortunate. These guys might be running out of fuel, honestly, very soon. We're up to 4th. I want to get in front of this guy and see who the leader is before they pit, because it could be Hermie Sadler, honestly, if he's still out there. Because we got the 113, Terry Labonte's out there in the lead. Interesting. So we cycle back out to the lead because these two guys pitting right here. That's first and second. We resume the lead. Everybody's getting stopped on pit road there, which really sucks. But we resume the lead. Where's Mark Martin at is all I want to see on the relative like leaderboard, because he was about 10 seconds back, something like that. I imagine we're going to see Mark Martin. Hermie Sadler's name popped up first, then Mark Martin. He's 2 seconds behind Hermie Sadler, Tony Stewart, and then Ricky Rudd. Okay, so similar top 5 to what it was previously before we pitted, but we have an absolute massive lead. I'm really hoping Hermie Sadler stayed out like 1 extra lap and then pitted, and he's still out in front of Mark Martin. That would be absolutely huge, because if Mark Martin did not lead any laps, I'm going to be so happy. And we just need to go and do these last, what, like 15, 16 laps smooth, clean, without any trouble, and we'll win this thing.
The yellow's out.
The yellow has came out. Oh boy, that's going to change everything.
8 cars out.
Because Mark Martin and all of them, they're on the lead lap with us. We've led 16. Mark Martin has not led a lap. Let's go. Hermie Sadler stayed out, got 5 laps led. Terry Labonte led 1. Ricky Rudd led 1. No Mark Martin. That's beautiful. Now we just need to hit this restart and try and go win this thing. But Mark Martin's probably going to get up in the second in front of Hermie, but I'm hoping he'll end up falling back at some point. Hopefully he does. Actually, no, it's not double file restarts like it is normally nowadays. Hermie Sadler's starting straight behind me. We got lap cars underneath us. So that makes things quite interesting. So if like Tony Stewart or somebody can drop down under Mark Martin and start passing him, that would be huge. I'm slow on restarts on the first corner. That would be absolutely massive if they could start to get up in front of Mark Martin. I need to get behind this 111 and then get under him on the straight because I cannot pass on the outside in the corner. Don't go smack the wall. That's the last thing I need to do is damage our car because we are very fast. Mark Martin's going to lead a lap. No. Oh, no. That's 5 bonus points I did not need to see happen. I screwed up that exit because of the 111 and I got on the brakes to not go smack the wall. Oh, we're 3 wide. Martin's on the outside though. That's beautiful. But damn it, man, he led that lap for sure. I'm pissed. We just need to hold them off here. I need to not drop down to 3rd gear. But these guys are really screwing up my arrow and stuff up here. Oh, Mark Martin's no longer in the top 5. Wow, that's huge. He got stuck on the outside and got absolutely screwed. Oh, Brecken turned 4. Could it be Mark Martin? That'd be awesome. I would not be mad. By any means. Okay, this one, is that 101 or is that a 161? I don't know. I'm dive bombing the hell out of him. I need to get by them. They're slowing me up. But we got a little bit of a gap now. I'm really hoping Mark Martin does not pop up out of nowhere. We got about like 12 laps left here when we hit the line. So we need to just go on, hold on to this lead, and see where we end up at the end of this with points-wise.
You're low on fuel.
Wait, we're low on fuel? Oh no, this is fucked. How did we get low on fuel? I'm so confused. How did we end up low on fuel? I have to pit and get fuel now. Oh, this is a tragedy. We had such a good race and that half can of fuel screwed me. I shouldn't have took half can, I should have took full. But we got a pit right here. That pisses me off. I'm so mad. This track, I've had so many unfortunate things happen. Like, I don't understand. So many unfortunate things like this. Somehow, like, our engine started going bad in a race. I've whacked the wall, lost power steering. Like, this track has been the bane of my existence. Because I thought for sure we were fine getting half a can of fuel for like 24 laps of fuel. It makes no sense how we didn't. Like, how is it not good? It was a 39 lap race. We pit, like, we have half of the fuel in the car already, which is like 18. How is 24 not the right amount? I don't get it. I'm so lost. This track is the bane of my existence, I swear. So now we're gonna, not only did Mark Martin lead laps to get 5 bonus points, we probably led the most, so we're gonna get the 10 bonus points, but we're still gonna lose points to Mark Martin because we're gonna finish all the way back in 11th place. Luckily, we got that caution, I guess. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but man, what a roller coaster race this is. I'm so mad. Oh, somebody is stopped up here. Casey Atwood. Okay, maybe we'll finish 10th. That's a little better, I guess. It's a couple points better, which every point matters at this point. Like, to the end of the year, every little point matters. So, getting 1 point there, or getting 1 position there, could be the difference in like 3 to 5 points, something like that. As a 3 to, well, actually, instead of 3 down, that's like, it's like a 3 to 6 point swing, I think, because I think it might be 3 points at this back here where we're at. But oh, I'm so upset. Hopefully that wreck is Mark Martin. Jesus, that's the only thing I can hope for. But nope, nobody's up here super slow. Well, there was one guy, but he's a lap down. We're on the final lap now. Oh my goodness, this is such a mess of a race. Like, we should have won. I've never won at New Hampshire besides like in the modified or truck potentially, and this track has just been so bad for me luck-wise or anything like that, because I think the earlier race in the season here, we were running top 5, had engine issues in the last couple laps, fell back to like 15th, 20th, and this one I run out of fuel.
Can't complain about that.
I can complain about a top 10. Mark Martin at least finishes 6th. He's not top 5 somehow. He fell back a little bit. Man, I'm so disappointed. Still get a lot of money for that race. That's nice. I need to see the kind of points that happen with Mark Martin there. We get 144. Mark Martin gets 155 with those 5 bonus points. Dang it. That is so frustrating. He led that one singular lap. So we lose 11 points to him. We're 100 and what? I don't even want to do the math. 17? No. I can't do the math in my head right now. It's not 120. It's like it's 117 if we're down. But man, we should be we should be under 100 points on him right now. That is freaking huge right now. I'm so mad. Ricky Rudd's in third right now, having a killer year, but we're just destroying up front, like me and Mark Martin. But going on to Dover, we have to be perfect. Dead set perfect in this race. They need to lead the most laps. I don't even know if we're fast here compared to everybody else, but we need to lead the most laps, win this thing, because I cannot keep having these issues or we're not going to win this championship. All right, this is going to be interesting. I want to see the speeds of these guys. 22.8. Okay, 22.7. Mark Martin, of course. Oh, this is not going to be easy nonetheless. I ran a 22.6 in this practice. The fastest speed 4 has been a 22.3. I don't know where that speed came from. Maybe it gets better when the tires heat up a little bit or we just get into a rhythm. I don't know. But I ran a 22.6, so we can get in front of Mark Martin at least and potentially pole if nobody gets faster than him. But we just have to nail this lap is the main thing. I know I can qualify pretty well. I just really want to get in front of Mark Martin is the main thing. Oh, got the apron a little too much there. Not necessarily what I wanted, but that's all right. Oh, apron way too much in 3 and 4. Try and push it off of turn 4 here. Hopefully it's still in the 22s, not in the 23s.
Right.
22.8, it's not great, but it will be top 5, I think, for now. We'll be 7th. Okay, Mark Martin didn't get pole at least. Kurt Busch has pole, so hopefully Mark Martin doesn't lead the beginning at all, because we need to try to work our way up there and get in the lead of this thing.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Yeah, should be interesting to see how this one goes. We got 52 laps, so it is a long race. We have good restarts. Oh, that's huge. Restarts are good for us. We are going to get all the way up to the second row, almost 3 wide with the leaders. Mark Martin's falling back quick. Let's go. He's 3 wide on the outside. That is massive. That restart was absolutely huge for us. I'm so happy about that. Where is Martin? He's still in 5th. We might lead the first lap. That's absolutely huge. Our gearing for the restarts is so perfect. So any restarts, I do not have to worry about, like, are we going to fall back or anything, because there's some tracks that we do, and it's not great. But this is not one of them. We really need to just dial in right now, zone in, and just absolutely hit our marks, try to run away from the pack as much as we can. Mark Martin really fell back, getting pushed out 3 wide. He's still 3 wide back there. He's in like 15th or something at this point. Wow. That's absolutely huge. I hope he can't pass very well here, because it's going to be very tough for him. But that's absolutely massive. Very, very big for us. So we need to lead as many laps as we can. We got 23 in fuel. We got to go to 52. So as long as a can of fuel is plenty, I need to check how much half a can is. If it's too tight, if it's around 25 laps, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take the can, so we don't run out of fuel again with 3 laps left. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that happened last race. I'm so pissed. But we need to be perfect in this one. Pit road speed is 35 miles an hour. I've sped here before in the trucks, and I'm really trying not to do it ever again, because that killed our race when we could have won here. And I don't know if we won here earlier in the season or anything. We ran a 5 there. That's huge. I don't know if we ran this track earlier this season or not, or we only run it once a season. I'm not sure. But really hoping we can win it this time. Got to just not speed on pit road, hit all of our marks in these corners, and just do the best we can. And hopefully Mark Martin does not finish very well. All right, we're going to come pit here in a couple laps. We have like 6 laps of fuel right now. I haven't seen Mark Martin crack the top 5 yet at all, which is a great sign. Also, Kurt Busch, who was the pole sitter, is not in the top 5 anymore. I haven't seen him there in a while, so I don't know where they went. And it does seem like the tires kind of get a little bit better, even though like they're wearing out a good bit. But I've ran like 4s, 5s consistently now. So I guess just the tire heat in them makes it a little faster and more grippy. I don't know. But what do we have left? 5. We're going to pit this time by, because I feel like we're going to start getting low on fuel. And I do not want to start chugging along and lose any time. So we got to get down to 35 miles an hour. Please do not speed whatever I do. Don't do anything stupid. We have a huge lead. I can take it a little safe on the pit road. Where is pit lane entry? Right here. Because the line's kind of early too. So get down to 35 and we're good. Okay, what is that? 24? We're not doing that. Not risking it. Cannot do it. Because we have a little bit over 25 laps anyways left. Take the can, 49 laps, and move on with the race. Maybe that's why they get a little bit better pit stops than me and stuff, because they can go a little further on fuel, and then they don't have to take as much in the can later, so I don't know. My guys need to step it up, though. A can does not take no 5 seconds. Like, our gas can must be, like, plugged up or something. Something's messed up with it. Oh, and here come the leaders on by us. Ricky Rudd and Sterling Marlin, who are first, second. I need to get back in front of Ricky Rudd up here before a caution comes out, because if a caution comes out and we get stuck a lap down, I'm gonna rage at something, I swear. Like, I'm going to just dive bomb it and see if I could wreck Ricky Rudd to get back in the lead lap before we get back to the line for the caution or something, because I cannot get stuck a lap down. That'd be the worst case scenario ever. That's the only thing I really worry about with us having to pit early every time, is that like we get stuck a lap down, because you don't get a lap back here at all. I would have to like restart side by side with the leader, get the lap back the hard way, and then hope for another caution to happen to try to have a chance to gain any positions. That's not a good sign. That's not a good thing to happen. But now that we're back on the lead lap, we're just gonna pull away from them, and then once they all pit, I'm hoping Mark Martin's pretty deep in the field still, like 10th to 15th, and they all get jammed up on pit road and he can lose more spots. That would be beautiful. So we'll see once they start pitting how it cycles out to. We should be back in the lead, no problem. I do believe the pit cycles are starting, because I see Ricky Rudd and Sterling Marlin on the leaderboard up there. They might have been the only ones to come pit that lap, yeah. So we're getting back by them right now, and they're still in their stall. So yeah, we're way out in front, which is beautiful. Very happy to see that. So a lot of people are probably going to be pitting this time by, because I saw them two pit while they were right behind me in the mirror. And we're going to have, oh, look at that. Oh, somebody blew their motor. Somebody blew their engine. Everybody was getting stopped up there. Where's Mark Martin? Where's Mark Martin? There he is. He's going a lap down. Love to see that. I think he's in the top 10, though. That's quite unfortunate. But Sterling and Ricky should still get back out ahead. But these guys that are pitting this lap are still going to probably be checked up from everybody getting in the pit lane, I imagine. Are they? No, they're actually not. They're actually pretty clear. So that's good on them. So maybe they'll get out in front of Mark Martin. That'd be nice. But hell yeah, that's the back in the lead for us. And honestly, Mark Martin's going to be right up here. And I don't know what position he's in, but I really want to slow him down a little bit, you know? I want to give him a rough time, because we need points desperately. I did this at Richmond and it worked pretty well. Oh, he's wrecking. Oh, he saved it on Bobby Labonte's door. That was pretty funny. That was kind of nuts though as well. So I'm already gone from him. I'm not going to do that again. But yeah, we got rear-ended from him, but we're fine. We got like 20 laps left of the race, maybe a little bit more. We got plenty of fuel this time. Yes, 41 laps of fuel. We got plenty. Would not be shocked if there's a caution at some point, but he's already 1 lap down, potentially 2. No, he's 1 lap down, because we passed him 4th position when he was on pit road. So he's currently a lap down, one of the first ones. So really all he can do is go backwards at this point if there is a caution, which I would not be that disappointed about. Alright, we only got a few laps to go here, 4 laps left. I am like, my car has slowed down a good bit. Look at my right front tire. Like, that thing is so worn out, but like, the setup's been so good. Like, it was flying in the beginning, so I can't even be mad that it's like this dead at the end. But Mark Martin, I think, is still back there around like 10th to 15th, something like that, hopefully. I have not seen him since we tried to screw him over earlier. And that's the last time I saw him. Other than that, we've just been driving. We lapped all the way up to 5th place in Kenseth. We got Rusty Wallace right in front of us, who is in 4th. So we're just kind of riding around right now, doing the best we can, and just hoping that we don't see Mark Martin out of nowhere start flying through the field or anything. But this has been nearly a perfect race for us. We have probably the fastest lap in the race, led the most laps by far. Just got to bring home these last couple laps for the win. And hopefully there's no caution because our tires are struggling a little bit. I think we are a little faster than these guys still, if I like dive bomb the corner hard enough and really get back on throttle and everything, but my tires are hurting. They're not wanting to turn very well. But white flag, we are at one more mile to get around this track. I'm just gonna check it up behind Ward Burton and not run into the back of him or anything, because we need these points desperately. I'm hoping Mark Martin's around like 12th to 15th, because I'm assuming that's around where he was, I think, when we screwed him over a little bit. And hopefully he struggled with Bobby Labonte for a little bit. But max points for us in the day. That's what we needed. Mark Martin's in 10th. Not the best, but he definitely could have been better. So I don't know where was Bobby Labonte. I think he might have still been like top 10 or something, I want to say. Was he still in front of Mark Martin? Mark Martin was 2 behind Labonte there, so that's crazy. We get max points. He doesn't get any. We gain like 51 on him there. That is huge. Get almost $400,000. We have over like 3 million in the bank now. But we have, what, 14 wins on the year now? 12 wins on the year. That's what it is. Okay. And we are just under 70 points behind them. The last 8 races of the season, we've got a, like, what, 66-point lead or, like, deficit behind them. Ricky Rudd's having an outstanding year behind us as well. But we are just so consistently like winning up front. It's crazy. Mark Martin's doing great as well. We have the same amount of top 5s as him. It's just our races when we've done bad really have sucked. Like the huge turning point, I feel like, was that Watkins Glen race where we were leading it, smacked the wall in the last corner with like just random amount of laps to go. We were leading the race. Nobody was even near us to touch us. We were going to go on and win that. And instead I finished 43rd because we DNF out of it with a blown engine. So that was a huge turning point of the season. We would have the points lead if that wasn't the case. So we don't have that many races left in the year. We got like 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 races left. So next episode is going to be interesting because I think it's Kansas, and I think Dega is the other one, which is going to be tough. Dega is not a great one for us. Yeah, Dega. So hopefully we can win at Kansas. We've been killing it this episode. I'm just so frustrated that we ran out of fuel at New Hampshire. That really sucked. And other than that, we've been going pretty fast these last 3 races. Richmond was awesome for us. Dover was amazing for us, and New Hampshire was awesome for us until we ran out of fuel. I don't know how we ran out of fuel. I thought that was going to be plenty amount of laps, but apparently not. So that really screwed me over, where we could have gained more points on Mark Martin. Instead, we lost 11. But every point matters. We need to see what we can do at Kansas. Hopefully we're fast there. And then Dega, I don't even know what we could do there to gain more speed. I have to try and figure out something. I have no clue. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Appreciate you guys for watching the entire career mode. It's been a blast. 8 races left in the season. That's like, what, 4 more episodes? So it's getting down to the wire right now. It's getting crazy. So hopefully you guys stick around, see the ending of the season. Hopefully we can beat out Mark Martin by the end of this thing. If not, I don't even know. I don't want to run a whole nother season like filming it. I think I'll run a whole nother season to try to win the championship and do like a breakdown of the year if we lose it. But man, I don't want to have to do that. That would suck, because I hope we can win the championship this year. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.